So they're live today, so it's all right.
Okay, stand by. Getting ready to go live.
Okay. They're live today. Okay, well, great. We are live. So I will go ahead and call this meeting of the LEOFF I Disability Board to order. For some reason, I'm having trouble seeing who's on it. I keep getting these weird pop-ups. Do we have quorum?
Yes.
We do? Okay. I can't tell if who's there. Strange. Okay, well, we do have a quorum
without you.
So we will go ahead and get started. Let's see. The only person I don't see, I guess, is Bob Cecil. Is he with us?
No.
You there, Bob? No? Okay. You start with the land acknowledgement. We, the city of Lacey, are on the ancestral land of the tribal people of the Treaty of Medicine Creek, including the Nisqually Indian tribe and Squaxin tribe. We acknowledge and remember those tribal people not recognized today who were absorbed or relocated into other tribes for survival. We recognize the ancestors and their descendants who are still here. We recognize and respect the tribal people of the Treaty of Medicine Creek as the traditional stewards of this land since time immemorial, and their role today in taking care of these lands in perpetuity. We recognize and have the responsibility to call attention to the histories of dispossession, forced removal, and abridged treaty rights that allowed our nation, state, and city to develop as they have. We recommend that the community members read the Medicine Creek Treaty of 1854. With that, I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Move to approve the agenda.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries unanimously. We also have minutes from the April 10th meeting. And again, I would entertain a motion.
Move to approve the minutes.
Okay. Do we have a second?
Yeah, second.
Great. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries unanimously. Thank you. I'm assuming we don't have anyone here for public comment.
We do.
We do. I can't see them.
John Zimro has joined us, so let me move my.
There we go. Hi, Don.
Hey, John. So we have you here to provide public comment today, and I just want to let you know that you have 3 minutes.
Okay, so it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short and sweet. I went over the LEOFF I changes, which the changes were good. I don't have any problem with those. But the whole spectrum of the LEOFF I thing, there's a lot of stuff in there that can be extracted because a lot of it pertains to people that are still working. And we don't have any LEOFF I members working in Lacey anymore. I think there's only 2 left in the whole state.
Right.
So I would ask the board to remove all the redundant articles that are in the context of that.
Okay.
I don't see how we could do that since they're all set up by the RCWs, right?
Yeah. So it's we typically it's something we can definitely take under advisement and look at, and research. Anything further, Don?
Do you need a motion on that?
No.
Okay.
I just want to say for the record,
we don't actually take any action on public comment. We just take it in for now, and then it can be reviewed at another time.
yes, and I just want to say for the record, I agree with John Zimero about the redundancy. It is in there. It's been in there since the beginning. So I agree to Chairman Lenny, let's take it under advisement and look at that and see if there would be an issue doing that.
We definitely can look at it. Yep. All right. Anything further?
I did.
Did you have anything further?
No, that's it. I said I would keep it short and sweet.
Well, thank you. We appreciate your comments. Okay, we will move on then to our business items. So Jenny, left one claims.
Yes. All right. So we have one claim that was above my threshold as the left one HR liaison. And so I wanted to bring that forward for your guys' consideration. And it was for dental implants that totaled $10,421.
Okay.
You said this was dental implant?
Correct. Implants,
Yes.
plural.
And you need action on that, correct?
And Jenny, was there a process that we had in place about to get to that level that they had to do or had to complete or address prior to implants?
Yeah, so they submitted several bids for the services and then ended up going with the least expensive one. And it just so happened that the appointment that they were able to get scheduled for happened prior to, it happened on June 9th. So in between the last two meetings, and it took quite some time for the individual to be scheduled.
Okay. And you need action from this board, correct?
Yes, please.
You need a
So-
motion.
Yeah, I do.
Move to accept the bill.
I
Okay, do
second
we have a
that.
second?
Yeah.
Okay, moved and seconded. Discussion.
Okay, great. And then we had a few claims that were under my
Wait.
threshold.
We haven't taken a vote. We just have a motion.
I'm jumping ahead.
So hold up a sec. Any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Seeing no opposition, motion carries unanimously. Okay, now you can go ahead, Jenny.
About that. The other claims that came through that were under my threshold, there was $326 for x-rays, $238 for a dental procedure, $1,370 for x-ray, dental, and massage combined. And then the final reimbursement was for $878.86 for massage and prescription.
Okay, great.
Any questions about any of those reimbursements that I processed?
No.
Okay, not seeing any, so we'll move right on to the Disability Board policies and procedures.
Did you need to approve these expenditures?
No, those were within Jenny's threshold, so she does those and
She
just
doesn't.
reports out to us on them.
We don't have to rubber stamp that at all.
We don't.
Okay, thank you.
Would someone be able to forward me an agenda? I can't find one here in my email. It might not got set up yet, or I'm just missing it.
Nick, the reason you don't see an email probably it's in your civic clerk. Same way you open for like our council meetings.
Okay.
It's all there. But I'm sure we can forward you one anyway, though, if you need it.
No, that's I just want to make sure, for later on. That's fine.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, let's take a look at the Disability Board policies and procedures then.
So the policies and procedures was just to essentially to do a motion to approve the changes that we reviewed at the last board meeting. So
Okay.
I would take action on if you guys want to accept those changes, and understanding that we have a few more things within those policies and procedures that we are going to research and look back on. But right now, what we would be voting on would be the changes that we reviewed at the last meeting.
Great. Okay, so we would need a motion for that if someone would like to make one.
Also, so move.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Any discussion on the board policies and procedures that we went over at the last meeting? Seeing no comment or discussion, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing no opposition, again, motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And then I guess the last thing on our agenda is Ed. It looks like your term is coming up for expiration, but so we're able to renew his term though, correct?
Yes, so I did confirm with Ed that he is willing and able to continue to serve. So thank you so much, Ed. So we don't need any action on this, but I will be sending out the nomination process. So for Councilmember Dunning's situational awareness for the LEOFF I board, we send out a nomination that includes Ed, and then so gives the members the opportunity to nominate somebody else. And then once all the nominations are received, we would then do a voting process, and the members would then elect either Ed or whomever else was nominated.
And that's from the 10-person pool?
Correct. Yep. That's for the police representative spots. Mm-hmm.
Which there's 2 of, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you and I, Nick, obviously we're appointed by the council, and then, with the mayor with the council's consent, and then Ed is our citizen rep. Ed
Gotcha.
Pohl. Great. Well, that brings us to the end of our agenda. Does anybody have anything for the good of the order?
Not me.
No, good to go.
If I could just,
Great.
it wasn't in my board portal, so if maybe we can just set up a orientation and get all that stuff taken care of for the next time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, Jenny, can you arrange that? I mean, I'm happy to meet Nick anytime, a cup of coffee and go over things with you too.
Yeah, that'd be
You want to go over what we
Yeah.
do in this meeting generally. It's typically a pretty quick meeting,
sure.
as you can see. It's kind of how they usually run.
Important though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, let's get something on the schedule. You and I can go grab a cup of coffee and catch up on this and whatever else.
Yep, that'd be great.
Great. All right. Well, with that, thank you, everyone. I will call this meeting adjourned. Have a
Thank
good
you.
afternoon.
Well,
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Feel
you
better,
for
Ed.
joining. Thank you. Thanks for joining, Nick.